permits. The current permit fee is going to stay that way until July 1st. So these are some of the items that we're going to be covering today in our presentation first. Why it's essential to get the permit. We're going to walk you step by step the procedures to get those permits. You'll start with the BTRC with the City of Los Angeles, and then you'll acquire the seller's permit with the state of California. If you're going to be selling food items, then you also need to secure the health permit from LA County. And then ultimately, regardless of whether you're selling food or merchandise, you'll need the vendor permit from the City of Los Angeles. We're also going to identify locations, free access to care assistance from counselors that are going to walk you through the process. We're going to answer some of the common questions that you might have. And then last year, Mayor Garcetti actually launched the LA Alfresco program for restaurants. But did you know that that same opportunity is available to you as a vendor? So we'll talk about that in that process. So looking forward to walking you through that. Here you'll see on your screen, these are the 8 locations. We invite you to identify which of the 8 business or centers is closest to you, where you live, most accessible. And at these locations is where you're going to identify which is your location. You're going to call. Some of them are not meeting with individuals in person, so you'll have the virtual. Some of them are meeting with clients, but you'll have to make an appointment. So identify which of the locations is closest to you. That's where you're going to then start working with a counselor. So these are some of the services that are offered. They're varied, not only for helping you with the vending permit, as you can see here, but it's extensive technical assistance to vendors so that you'll understand the permit process, the requirements, and actually holding your hand and walking through that process. You're also going to get information on access to capital, including referrals to the city's microloan program to purchase equipment that you might need as a vendor or other small business owner. Then also some assistance on small business development, planning and management, even marketing, right? Now we're using social media, we're using that as a street vendors too, the great opportunity. Information on how to access money, so banking information, financial literacy, and also how to access a proper liability insurance that you might need for your individual businesses, depending on what kind of business you're in. And then the word that we're all afraid of, taxes, but we'll walk you through that so that you're not as afraid when you see that word, taxes. And then information on cash management. And now more than ever is looking at other options to accept payment from your customers, not the electronic payment. So now we want you to actually look into electronic payment acceptance. So as you can see, varied in terms of the topics that and services that they offer you. So here's an overview, so you can see exactly what your path is going to be to acquiring your vendor permit.